Здравствуйте, мой дорогий. Hello, people of PKE, and also anyone else who may have wondering what the hell is going on. You're seeing some messages in the chat about reducing BP and cutting farm, and I'm going to help you understand exactly what is going on in most basic terms. So last week we have a meeting with the heads of all the big alliance, and we have determined that we must merge. Now, what is mean merge? This mean that we take all the player of our nation 1208 and join another nation, or maybe they will join us. But this only happen when your nation is losing events and you have low battle power. So, what is mean? We are going to reduce our battle power and purposely lose events so that we can trick the system into a merger. Now, I will help you tell you everything that you need to understand right now. The battle power of the top 10 alliances will combine the nation's battle power. Do you see from BIH number 1 all the way down here to WER? This combined all these numbers together, add them up. 34,000, 36, 41, 45, 54, 69, 184, 435, 1.1 billion, 1.2 billion. This numbers is the numbers, those numbers combined is the total battle power. Now, I have met with the heads of all the alliances. They are going to be doing pruning. Okay, I will show you how to do pruning here in PKE. We all agree on this. So they will be doing at BIH and OFA. And what is purpose of this is to make the merger, to trick the system so that we can have a merger. We are forcing the merger. So we must reduce our total battle power, which you can see at here at the top where it says 1.2 million. We need to reduce these things. And so that is what we're doing. Reducing total battle power and intentionally losing certain events. Now, so what I'm telling you next is going to be very critical. So listen very closely what I'm saying. Right now, PKE have 188 million battle power. I want this number to be down to 130 next week, even lower, maybe 128. Now, I'm going to help you do this, but if you don't listen to me comply voluntarily, basically BIH and the other guys, they will burn your ass into compliance. They have put me in charge to help you reducing your battle power, and I'm here to help you do this. I have some tricks and tips to explain you now. So let's get into it. Number 1, stop recruiting soldiers, okay? You can go here to your city info and you can see, like, look how many soldier I have, 1.5 million soldier. Okay, that's enough. I don't see any reason to have any more. Now, okay, first, let me rewind. What you must understand is this is temporary. So maybe in the very near future, when we make the merger, we will go back to normal life. So understand that this is not like some kind of fascist takeover or whatever. We're not trying to make you chop down your own city or sabotage yourself for our personal gains. We are trying to work together as a team. We need more players because back in the beginning of nation, a lot of mistake was made. A lot of people, good player was chased away. And we need to get a merger so we can have more player. We don't have enough player right now to win critical events. So we must get more player through the merger. The only other way we can get the player is to basically bribe them or seduce them to come here, but that's very difficult to do if we don't have city to give them. We don't have city to put people in. Then it's going to be hard to seduce people to bring them to the nation. That's just reality. I have done this before, so I'm going to help you do this. Now, what is most important is to decrease your battle power if possible, or at very minimum, don't make it raise. Now, of course, things like officer power, titan power, this is all important stuff. You need warplane power. You need, equipment power. If you can increase these things, go ahead. But you can, if you have a standing army that is sufficient, you can send your troops to 5 different flags. You can for like a zombie uprising, and if you have 5 fleets of troops and you also have 5 fleets of gathering troops, then what is purpose of having more? I don't see any purpose in having more than 1.5 million troops. Um, See, look, they're talking about this right now. This is all that they will be talking about. So just check the nation here, and everyone must work diligently to reduce the battle power of yours main alliance. So what what I'm saying is that, listen, if you were attacked in Void or something, and you lose army, please recruit army. Please build back your armies. That's different. What we're saying is that if you have army, sufficient army now, and you can stop recruiting. I think 1.5 million is very sufficient. I think people who have two, three, there's people here in this very alliance of BIH who have over 5 million, and it's fucking mind blowing. And it's like, wow. Um, Personally, this is not a rule. Listen, it's very close. We need people to cooperate so that we don't have to force some kind of fascist takeover. Just reduce your damn battle power, okay? Now, here's some things that is important. The daily quest, here is important. You can easily complete daily quest by doing certain things like this. 125, look at that. You can just power through this like that, do it twice, and boom. Daily quest is done. You need 250 of this. And you need farming troop anyway, right? I mean, maybe not, but I do. So, and over here for tank, you can do 50 of this. And that will complete your daily quest. And you can actually do 25 in each building. Like this. Daily quest is very important because it just is. The reward give you uranium and all kinds of things. So it's very important to do daily quest. Now, here's another trick. I'm going to teach you the small building trick. So, like I said, recruit enough for 5 fleets and also for like 5 gathering fleets at mines. No more. You don't need more than 2 million, that's for sure. I think 1 million, 1.5 million is kind of basically enough. Now, small building trick. Look here. See how I keep this building here with level 3? This is for complete daily quest. Right now, we don't want you recruiting high level troops. We want you to dismiss the unused troops, and we want you to move your farms out of main alliance and move your second cities out of main alliance, and also don't score too good in the strongest commander. So here's small building right here, and you can just tear him down anytime and build him back up, and look at that. The daily quest, he has been done. But refrain from building up, you can build. I could build right now. I could build up this building or this building to 33. I can build up any of these buildings to 33. But we don't want to build up these buildings to 33. We want to leave it how it is because that will increase our battle's power. So basically, on your main city, don't recruit high level troop and don't upgrade any building. No building. You can use small building trick like I show you here, but don't upgrading bit any big building. Now, if you're like most people, you have second city and you also have farm. I don't know how you get second city. Maybe somebody gave it to you. They quit the game and now it's in your possession. But I think most people have second city and most people have it farm. So let me show you about second city and let me show you about farm. Now I have second city here. It's kind of same theory, but look, if I have this high level tank and high level cannon, what is purpose of having lower level tank, lower level cannon? Just get rid of it. So look, the battle power here is 1.5 million. We can get rid of all of this. And now the battle power here is down to 1.3 million. So we need to prune our second cities, basically. All right? Prune the second cities. Make sure that you get rid of, these lower level troops that you're not in use. And you can dismiss the troopers like this. And you can do this from pretty much every building. So if you have, level 6 sniper, for instance, what do you need level 4 sniper for? What do you need level 4 rocket launcher? You don't. We don't need these guys. There, he has been pruned from 1.5 million to whatever. And we can prune him here as well. Oh, I need a couple of those. You just need a couple of to send 1-1-1 fighting formation. You only need a few of each soldiers. You don't need absurd amount of only long range. Your long range cannon, whatever is the highest, your cannon or your sniper, he will be the highest. And so this is my second city. Now let me show you what else you can do. Like I said, you want to reduce the battle power of your alliance. We are at 183,000. Now listen, if you're not using your second city, what you can do is simply quit your alliance. This is second city. Go park it in a storage somewhere. If you park him in storage, we have a storage at PKE. It's called PKS. And this place, we can join this place, and it will not add to the global battle power, the national battle power. Because why? Because the national battle power is only comprised of the top 10. So as long as you can create little storage alliance like we did. PKS is our storage alliance. And it will not contribute to the total battle power because it is very weak. Only the top 10, we're not even in the 100, I don't think. But if we get into top 10, then we need to start pruning. So here's another thing that I'm doing. So we're going to put Elton John away. We're going to put him on the back burner. We're going to put him in storage, basically. We're not going to use him. We're going to use him a little bit. We're going to use him just for collecting like minerals or steel and stuff. So we're going to disable these things here. Because we're basically not going to... We're going to put Elton John away for the winter. Sir Elton John will not be used. So we are going to not use him anymore. And we are going to just basically... Now, listen. You can shut down all this equipment. I like to keep this one active, the armor, because he gives you resource output bonus. During void and stuff, I like create, max wounded. I like to have this one because I don't know why people, they like to attack your farm when they just attack shit even if there is no resource to take, just to kill. People do it for the sport of just killing. I think it's like poor sportsmanship, but I understand why they do it. They want to get kill count up. Whatever. You have to be careful. So I like that one. But now you can also remove this extension too. So we're putting Elton John in storage. We're removing, you know, these things. Now, good. Elton John, he is in storage. Now, let's say you have it of farm, right? Let me show you what to do of farm. Let me see. Do I have it farm here? I think I have farm. Let's find out. Here's farm. Ah, farm. Now this one is not optional. This is you have to compliance on this one. This is kind of a law. So on farm. So on farm, you have to basically do those things that I show you. Um, you have to remove these guys. You can keep the two director at the top because obviously gather oil, gather steel is good. Gather steel, gather minerals, this is good. But you have to remove this tank here. You have to do this to every farm. I can't remember what day is the cutoff, but there will be burning of farm if not complying. Now over here, again, you can disable all this stuff. I think I will go. I will talk to the leaders again and see what they say about this. But right now, armor is the only one he is allowed, and be sure to disable this thing. I would like to push to make this stimulator allowed because of reasons I just explained. But right now, armor is only one who is allowed. Okay, so shut down this shit here. Shut down these officers here. Of course, make sure that you doesn't have T5. You can always double check, just make sure. It doesn't hurt to make sure. Sometimes they pop up from time to time. Let's see, do we have T5? Look, you have to get rid of T4 troops. Sorry, guys. Sorry, this is happening. You gotta just use T1. Just please use T1. We don't need, let's see, what's our current battle power? 1.2 billion, whatever, 1.4. Let's get rid of this stuff here. Look, I'm making sacrifice. You can make sacrifice too. It's not a problem. We're trying to win. The goal is to win. Why do you play games? Two reasons. To have fun together, the social aspect, and two, to win. It's entertaining to win. Nobody plays to lose, right? Well, this is a process that we will go through to win. So, just keep level 1 tank and level 1 infantry, okay? We don't need level 2 anything. We don't need level 3. This is not optional, guys. This is law. Get rid of this stuff. Okay? This is agreement that we have made. So I'm communicating to you either I agree with what happened, what we spoke at this meeting about. We spoke at this meeting about doing our best to remove this. Now look, I'm going to push for, look, you see how this thing pops up here? I'm going to push for leniency on this law here. Here's another law. There's a reason why lots of nations allow zombing. And the reason is why, because they just throw them at you. That's why. So I don't think anyone should be 0 for having zombing. But you should get rid of zombing. Get rid of zombing on the farm. If you have a couple zombing, I don't think anyone should 0. They should be told. They should be talked to. And, it's not a big deal if you have 1 or 2 zombing or whatever. Because like I said, the game, he will throw zombing to you. They will give you zombing. You just see right there. When you touch that girl, this game like to notify you. And I hate the notification because I have to press it. If there's a red button, I have to press. And I'm like, stop it. Just go away. They annoy you to death to make you press it. And I'm like, okay, finally it's gone. And the next thing you know, you have zombing. So I don't think that should be a big concern to have. Just make sure you disable all the officer except for the 2 director. Make sure you disable all the equipment except for the armor. Make sure that you kill off all the soldier except for the T1 tank and the T1 infantry. And if you find it on somebody's farm, go ahead, attack them if you want. But it would be nice, gentleman-like, if you could, talk to him and tell him. Actually, don't attack them because this is not in force yet. This is not in. There's still time. Do not attack anybody. Take that back. Don't attack anyone. You might get your ass kicked. This is not in force yet. There's still some time. There's like maybe 4 days. I don't know how many days. Whatever it is. So this is what you have to do on farm. It's important that you remove all of those soldiers. I just told you. I don't need to say it again. But remember what I said about, about the second cities. You can either remove it out of the alliance into a storage alliance, create a storage alliance like I just did, and you can, winterize it, put him away for the winter. You can disable all these things, take away all these things, and on your main city, you can, don't stop recruiting high-level troops. Of course, if you had lost your army recently, if you lose the army, you must rebuild it. But we understand this, and that's okay. But understand that after 1.5 million, it's kind of not necessary to have all of these soldiers. The only benefit is in Mother of Doom to having all this troop, really. So dismiss any unused troop, like if you can. Move your farms out of the main alliance and move them into farm alliances. Unless the farm alliance is in the top 10, then don't move it into. We're trying to lower the top 10 alliances. This is whole goal. Lower top 10 alliance battle power. Okay? So if you have it second city in PKE, take it now and move to PKS. Because if you don't move it out, I will move it out for you. And when it happens, it's going to be a burning session. There's going to be a fire that happens. Now, fifth and final thing is that we will tell you about this. Just pay attention to group chat. I have written a group chat in the PKE. You can see it right now. I will guide you along and I will tell you what events, things like Wastelands Showdown, Polar Invasions, Duel of Dominance, we must win these things. But other event like Strongest Commander, we're gonna have to purposely lose. We don't want high scoring, show off. Okay? We need you to not just open the box, get the prize, and then stop. We're gonna have to lose some event on purpose, okay? So if you have any questions, you can always message me. I'm here to help you. We're going to make a strong nation that wins we're going to make a big nation that can compete in the top 5, okay? So now what is important takeaway is to understand arrangement is temporary. Okay, we're gonna go back to normal soon. Secondly, I don't know how long it's take, maybe a month, maybe 2-3 months, whatever. Secondly, you have to understand that everybody must work together in this. This is for us to win as a team. This is not to sabotage you. This is not against you. This is not for one person personal gain or anything like that. In the future, you can bring your city back into PKE and we can play, whatever, But right now, you need to take your second city out and move it to PKS or convert to farm and move it to some other farm, that's not in the top 10. And stop recruiting at, 1.5 million, definitely no more than 2 million. Don't recruit high-level troops. Don't upgrade any big buildings. And if you recently lost troops in a void or a kill event, go ahead, rebuild the army. That's fine. We're not talking about this. We're talking about just do what you can. Look at your battle power. Is it 5 million? Is it 10 million? Is it 100 million? Just try to reduce it a little bit. And try to reduce of that alliance. Because we need to make the numbers go down by 25%. I want PKE to be at 130. It's 180 something now. I want it to go down lower. I want it to be 130 million. And possibly 125 million if possible. So listen to me, because if you don't listen to me, then there's be a big problem. We don't want any problem. So let's help of nation and have it good days. Thank you.